Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to discuss some guidance for putting your losses into perspective that John C. Maxwell shares in his book Sometimes You Win, Sometimes You Learn. Obviously, no one goes out of their way to have bad experiences, but at the same time, no one's perfect and nothing works out perfectly. So losses and bad experiences are unavoidable. But with this being said, the truth is that the negative experiences we face can do us some good. We just must be willing to let them. And the basis for getting something good out of a negative experience is perspective. With this being said, I now want to go through John's guidance, which will help you with facing bad experiences and getting the most out of them. The first thing to do is accept your humanness. No matter how hard we try, how talented we are, or how high our standards may be, we're going to lose, and this is because we're human. Then number 2 is to learn to laugh at yourself in life. Humor is there to improve a bad experience. They've done studies on apes and monkeys, who both laugh like humans do, and after analyzing them, they noticed that they would laugh after being alarmed by something, informing others, and then after realizing that it was a false alarm, they laughed at it. This is where humor in humans derives from, and I'm sure you've shared experiences where you laugh at something that you think is bad, or when something bad happens. Then number 3 is to keep the right perspective. How you respond and the perspective you have regarding a bad experience dictates how bad of an experience it will truly be. When facing difficulties, maintaining perspective isn't always easy, but it's worth fighting for. And there's a few things you can keep in mind to maintain the proper perspective. First, don't base your self-worth on a bad experience. Second, don't feel sorry for yourself. And third, consider failure as a process to learn and improve. From here, number 4 is don't give up. If you want to succeed in life, you can't give up. You must go through the process of getting better as you push through failure. And there's some realizations surrounding this to have. Understand that failure is the cost of seeking new challenges. Understand that 90% of those who fail aren't actually defeated. They simply quit. Also understand that success lies in making an effort, and that failure lies in never trying. And lastly, understand that most failures are people who habitually make excuses. After that, number 5 is don't let your bad experiences become worse experiences. Always try to make the most of a situation. And keep in mind that there's a difference between bad experiences based in ignorance and bad experiences based in stupidity. Bad experiences based on ignorance is when you did or didn't do something because you didn't know better. Bad experiences based on stupidity is when you knew better but you did or didn't do anyways. And finally, number 6 is to let the bad experience lead you to a good experience. When we turn losses or bad experiences into learning experiences, we then transform them into a good experience. No matter who you are or what you're looking to do in life, or how much of a perfectionist you are, you're going to face bad experiences and failure. How you handle them and the perspective you have dictates everything. And by being aware of and applying these 6 forms of guidance that John shares, you'll no doubt make the most of bad experiences in your life, which will lead to great fulfillment in life, as well as assisting with making a tremendous impact in this world and crafting a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes. Leave a review. Follow the podcast on social media at More You Know Pod. And sign up for CrowdQuestion to ask me questions about the episode. Again, thank you for listening as we propel through podcasting with the More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.